Hey guys, what's up? This is Lasercorn with Mahalo Video Games coming at you with another game from the MLG Dallas 2010. This time around we've got TT1 against Vibe. 6Jack's Vibe. I'm just going to call him Vibe. The replay was titled TT1 against NRG something, but it looks like we've got Vibe. So we're going to rock that. Guys, I want to take a minute to plug the Lasercorn challenge that's going on. What we're doing is basically send me an email with your Battle.net name and character number to lasercorn@mahalo.com, and then on Monday I pick one name out of the emails and we have a game. If you win, you get a $40 gift card to GameStop. If you lose, I cast your game, put it up on YouTube channel, and I make fun of you. So those are the stakes. And if you want to do it, send an email to lasercorn.com and maybe we'll be playing each other in the near future. And it looks like TT1, our Protoss player, just chrono boosting out some probes right now. He doesn't have too much going on. Vibe's gonna get a gas and now throwing down his spawning pool. Spawning pool before the hatchery. Interesting move by Vibe. We're gonna have a real fast expansion here on Metalopolis for TT1. Interesting. So it looks like TT1's gonna macro hard. Try and crush Vibe. How many games do you see this where the Protoss player expands before the Zerg? Very interesting. And we've got a Forge going up. Wow. Forge going up right on the ramp and a gateway, and this will create a nice little wall that he can block off with a Zealot or a Stalker. But in the meantime, if we see some fast one-base play out of Vibe, TT1 could be in trouble. And we've got the drone attacking the probe. And Vibe sees this going up. Vibe should at least be able to, well, there's a cannon there. He needs to at least try to shut down this expansion. Because if you allow the Protoss player to macro ahead like that, as a Zerg, you're going to find yourself in big trouble there. We see the probe going down. And yeah, here come the Zerglings. If they can stay out of range of that cannon and still attack this Nexus, they will be in good shape. And they can. Excellent. Now what's going to happen probably is the Protoss player TT1 will probably have to lure these Zerglings towards the cannons or build another cannon. That works too. And they can't attack this cannon because they'll get chopped up by this one. But will they be able to take down this Nexus before that second cannon goes up? I guess that's the question here. And a little Zealot micro back and forth, but he gets surrounded, and he is going to go down. And wow, great play by Vibe, but it looks like there's no way he's going to knock down that Nexus. So his response is to take the gold expansion. Gutsy play here by Vibe, but I like it. He says, you're going to expand fast? Fine, I'm going to expand to gold, and we'll see who can macro harder. So this is shaping up to be a very interesting game. TT1 definitely wants to hold on to this expansion. 3 cannons coming down, wow. And that's going to be able to keep pretty much any Zerglings that Vibe will throw, unless he had a massive, massive Zergling force. I don't think anyone's getting through. And they're trying to harass these Zealots, but really he's just losing Zerglings, and I don't agree with that, really. Although he doesn't want TT1 to feel comfortable enough to go scouting around and maybe find this expansion. So I can kind of see what's going on here. As soon as this expansion gets up, as soon as it goes up, he needs to throw down spine crawlers. Really, I would almost even... No, he doesn't. He's only got 1 queen. I would say try and walk a queen over there, but just as soon as it goes up, spine crawlers and get your Zerglings over there. Because you want to defend this. And if you do successfully defend this and keep this gold, you're going to have a good advantage in this game. Zerglings are all minerals if you can get those high yield minerals and produce ton of Zerglings, just overrun your opponent. And it looks like weapons upgrades coming out now for TT1, and a Roach on the production tab for Vibe. So this is, yeah, and here you see this kind of harassing, probing force, keeping the Protoss player from really, whoa, and going after this Cyber Core here. Here come the Zealots, but the Zealots decide they don't want to really move out yet. But he's going to have to do something, because with this positioning, Vibe can take down the Cybernetics Core. Here come the Zealots now, and he runs in Zerglings, but those Zerglings are going to get lured into the cannons if he tries that. So wisely he backs them off, and he needs to pull back this one Roach. There's only really room to stay out of range for these 3 Roaches right now. And he's doing a good job. He might be able to take down this building. Here come the Zealots again. Zerglings again running in, and just send 3 up, Vibe. There you go. Get that positioning, and bam, down goes the Zealot, screaming as the acid devours him. And it looks like he is going to knock down this Cyber Core. Wow, I really like the harass play from this Zerg player. Really making use of that upgraded Roach range from the last patch and using it to wreak havoc. He's got to be careful though, he's starting to slip on his micro a little, and he lost a couple units there to cannon fire. And now there are Stalkers on the field. That's kind of a lot of Stalkers. The Zerg army needs to retreat. You knock down the Cybernetics Core, Vibe. You've got a gold expansion coming up. Put up Spine Crawlers, macro hard, and use your advantage. Don't start losing units for no reason. And so he's on 3 bases now. As you can see, he's taking his natural. He's got that gold up, and he really needs to get that saturated, but for the moment he's doing all right. And let's check out our units. We got 93 supply for Vibe against 94 for TT1. Good force fields going down, separating that Roach force. And here come the Zerglings in from the back. Going to try and wreak some havoc in these Protoss lines. The Stalkers trying to deal with these Zerglings, but not doing a very good job of it. They're going down, and the Roaches push forward. Uh-oh. And this is a lot of Roaches. They are pushing forward hard now. Probes coming out to attack, but it looks like this expansion might go down. It's in serious danger of going down. There's only, oh, there's still 3 cannons up. I'm sorry. So it looks like, yeah, this is going to get defended. Wow, I didn't realize it was going to attack there. So Vibe needs to back out now. Really now, he's just allowing himself to play TT1's game and get a little closer and closer to those cannons. That's not what you want to be dealing with. And more reinforcements coming out now for Vibe. Looks like the Zergling is going to try and get us around, maybe slow that guy down, but no. And with this high yield expansion, Vibe should be able to start outproducing TT1 pretty soon here, I imagine. No Spine Crawlers or anything. He did not take my advice. He didn't get any static defenses on the gold. That separates me from the Protoss. And here we're going to have another engagement. And wow, the Zealots and Stalkers really doing some damage to Roach forces. And yeah, this isn't going well for Vibe. I think he's pull out of this attack. He's just losing units in this kind of guerrilla warfare scenario. And he's running his Zerglings in and out, but they're really not doing that much damage. Force Field's now going down to separate these 2 armies. And the Zerglings getting in there, but just outmatched by Zealots and Stalkers. Wow. Vibe has lost pretty much his entire Zergling force, and now he's just left with 5 Roaches, and that's not going to be enough to break this position with 3 cannons. Not a good attack. You really want to get overwhelming numbers before you try and push a Protoss position like this. Let's see what we've got here. 80 versus 86 supply. And here we go again. He's going to try and knock down this pylon. But that's not going to happen. Forced to retreat. That dead Roach spurting blood right there. We've got a robotics facility, 2 robotics facilities coming out for TT1. So against Roaches, I don't know, maybe we'll see Immortals. more units working in here for TT1. Let's check their incomes. Yeah, you can see Vibe ahead by about 300 minerals per minute. Behind in gas though, and behind in harvesters. That's not good. He really needs to pump up his harvester. He's on 3 bases, so he should not be behind in harvesters when your Protoss opponent's on 2 bases. And there's that first Immortal. It looks like we will be seeing Immortals coming out for TT1, and now this force is pushing out, and he sees the creep there, I think. So he might know something is up. Maybe he just thinks it's a creep highway that wants to creep into his base, but he may know that there's a base here, or suspect. And here comes the Zerg force again. Zerglings running in, getting taken out without doing a lot of damage. Again, those run-ins are just costing him troops. And TT1 does indeed suspect that something's amiss here. He is going to find the gold expansion, and running in there with a lot of zealots and stalkers and an immortal, and good force fields cutting off the reinforcements from getting there and protecting this base. Look at him defend that ramp. Excellent defense by TT1 here, taking this kind of entrenched position away from Vibe, and now this hatchery is going to go down. Vibe has lost his major advantage in this game, which was that gold expansion, and now he is trying to counterattack, trying to deal with these forces. Look at these trapped roaches. No reinforcements coming through from here with those force fields going down. And 2 immortals in that army for TT1. This is a very dangerous army. And it looks like they're just going to keep advancing. Wow, this 2-base Protoss play is going to looks like it's doing very well against the 3-base Zerg. And more force fields going down. Roaches being chopped up. Queen coming out to defend, but this force is just overwhelming. And I don't think Banelings being morphed in, but there's the GG from Vibe. And he's going to explode those Banelings just for fun. Oh, wow. Great play from TT1. I thought for sure he was done for when that gold expansion went up. But he kept his head, played a great defensive game, and eventually pushed out when the time was right. So congrats to TT1. Hey guys, what's up? This is LaserCoin. I just want to remind you to subscribe, comment, and rate these videos. Also, if you have any requests for videos you want to see or just want to say what's up, send that over to requests@mahalo.com. Alright, thanks a lot guys.